Soul Tribe. Look it. I put on lip gloss and mascara. I'm feeling better, y'all. I'm feeling better. I know I've been in a heavily deep depression recently, but today I feel a little bit human. So I am celebrating. My mother called me today. She's been highly depressed. And she said, guess what? I put a clean pillowcase on my pillow today, and it made me feel good. Sometimes it's that one little thing. Today, it's because I don't feel horrifying. I don't feel horrible. Makes me feel amazing. The fact that I don't feel horrible. Does anybody get that? Like when you're used to feeling absolutely bottom of the barrel, the stuff you scrape off the bottom of the barrel, and then the stuff you scrape off of that, and then all of a sudden you're like, today is not awful. Today I can get up. Today, maybe I'll be okay, right? And when my mom told me that today, talk about things to be grateful for, right? Just the ability to feel not awful is amazing sometimes when you're in that situation. And that's what I'm sharing with you guys today. So we are on the cusp of the Virgo full moon, the full moon in Virgo. I am a Virgo, and also on top of that, Mercury coming out of retrograde. Yeah, I'm feeling like, thank you very much. I learned some lessons. I appreciate you. So I do have my door open. So there may be some background noise. If it's too much, you guys let me know. I know you will tell me. Okay. No fears. Armpits are shaved. It's okay. Okay, for those of you new to my channel, I'm Val with Eternal Transformations Tarot. And back here, this is my Amanda Pants. This is my Amanda Pants. She's always got eye boogers. And just roll them up like Rosanna Dana. Okay? Okay. If you're new to my channel, it's different every time. Today, I'm going to be doing more interactive readings. So if you're new to the Soul Tribe, I highly suggest that you sit back and listen to some of the wisdom that the amazing moderators in this channel have to offer. This may not be the best reading for new subscribers. I doubt there's a whole lot out there. However, for my Soul Tribe, this is going to be a great reading. Okay, this is going to be very specific because I'm focusing on some of your energies. Very specifically. Very specifically. I love you all. Amy, Gil, Kessler, Muse, my darling. Oh, Christina. Illumination. I always want to say Illumination. I don't know why, but I do. Probably just the way it looks. Illumination. Beautiful. She had an owl poop on her head. Illumination. Are you a she or a he? Just in case, because I don't want to offend. Your handle is not gender specific. Dave. Okay, so a he. Awesome. Just in case with the pronouns, it can get tricky. It can get tricky. Awesome. Okay. Valerie Strum, you get that. Okay. So it's one of those days for me that I felt this huge energy shift. And I was okay. And I was going to go and see a play that we have in walking distance. Because you guys know I don't drive. I was going to go see a play we have at the local theater in walking distance. It's called the Far Best Theater. And it's been there since I was a little kid. And they're playing Steel Magnolias. And I've never seen the play. And I thought, I really want to go see that. So I was about to buy tickets. And then I realized I had a reading with someone who has, and she's okay with me saying this. I've already asked her. She has severe ADHD. And she also has a personality disorder. And she does a reading about once a quarter to sort of do a check-in. It's more about her energy update for her. And I knew that she would, that's another reason I'm feeling something, because her energy gets into me. I pick up the energy of people I read. And I knew the last thing I would want to do today is sit in a theater after hanging out with her. She's extremely excited. She's kind of like a 12-year-old girl in a 40-year-old body. It's beautiful. And she's learning how to accept what is her gifts, what are her gifts, and these parameters that our world places on people with disabilities. But they don't realize when they put these parameters around us, they're blocking gifts, right? No matter what the world has labeled you with, personality disorder, bipolar disorder, ADD, ADHD, depression, anxiety. These are parameters. They're very helpful in understanding certain significant aspects of your personality. But when you conform to them, the funny thing about these labels is they don't say anything about the positives that come along with. They only tell you about the negatives. So that's something I want everyone to think about. Yes, there are these labels, ADHD, ADD, but no one talks about the positive benefits of your mind moves faster. It is proven that most people with ADD and ADHD have a higher IQ than average. It's probably because our universe was getting us ready for all of the new beautiful equipment. Do you know anyone who doesn't consistently have a screen at their face? Whether it's a phone, a tablet, a computer, or a TV. It is evolution getting our brains ready for the fast moving technology that's going to be coming through, and for the fact that you have to be moving at a faster pace. Some of these people, some of these children, some of these adults with ADD, ADHD, their brains go ping, 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 ping. And everyone sees it as a disability, like they can't focus. Well, their evolutionary brain is getting ready to focus on all of the new medium coming in at us, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. I have 0 comments, so I hope that's making sense to some of y'all. Okay, if you're new to my channel, I'm going to pull a few cards. Today we will be using the Starseed deck. The Starseed Oracle. I'm going to pull a few cards. There's going to be one that gives you a twirl in the belly, a clench in the heart, a lump in the throat. Okay? Something very specific, like the Starseed. Okay, this is why they're asking me to use this today. Please understand that if you have been labeled with any kind of disorder, I am not a certified psychologist, psychiatrist. That's what my major was in, but I'm not certified. I highly suggest that you go and get psychological or psychiatric help if you feel like you need that. However, what I would also like to say is that our current culture has a tendency to want to label everything. We want to label everything with a name. But the thing is these labels, they don't seem to come with any positives, even though they do. Even though they do. Ask yourself, why? Have you ever heard of anything not having negatives and positives? If you have some sort of personality disorder, some sort of ADHD, depression, anxiety, whatever you're labeled with, there's a positive side to, there's always a balance to that. So start to really look at that, because we have a tend to label things and then we only say these labels are negative. There are very few psychological labels that are positive besides savant, but even then savant comes with a negative disclaimer, right? So make sure that you're realizing when people label you, it comes with a negative and a positive. This one buzzed in my hand really hard, like this finger. The 7 Star Sisters. One I have not seen in this deck. We've used this deck a lot. I have not seen this card. Very excited to get a new one. Ho ho ho, the 7-star sisters. Lovely. Lovely. Ho ho. Oh, I've got buzzes all over. Y'all are feeling it, huh? Okay, it says birthing creations, the tapestry of life and expression. Birthing creations, the tapestry of life and expression. Oh, I cannot wait to read it. I'm excited. Tearing up. See? When I'm talking about the female that I read for earlier, you can see the difference in my energy. Because I'm a reader, I take on people that come to me. And it's very rare that people come to me when they're having a bad day. Having a good day. They always come to me when they're having the worst day or the worst things going on in their life, and they need help with that, and I get that. But this girl has come to me every 3 months, 4 times a year, and she is bettering herself slowly. And now, look at what I'm pulling from her. I am not pulling from her, that's the wrong word. I am rejoicing in her energy. She is I'm so proud of her because everyone's told her something was wrong with her entire life. And she's starting to figure out, you know what? Everything that was wrong with me is exactly what is right with me. That's what if you're in my soul tribe, you will resonate with that. Ah, look at this. Wait. That's Mandy's, one of her call words, wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Lovely. Lovely. One more, please. Okay, for this last one, I'm feeling a bunch of your energy out there now. You're all coming in. Lovely. I know, lovely pants. I know. Take a big old deep belly breath. Up your spine, out your crown chakra. Release all expectation of this reading so that they can blow your mind. Lovely. Ooh, I am very excited about this full moon and messenger, and about Mercury going back direct. Serious energy. Serious, not like I'm serious, like the stars. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Oh, I already see the story. Does that not look like Jesus Christ? Look at that. Look at that. Serious energy. The messenger. The messenger. Stunning. Bringing harmony and balance. Bringing harmony and balance. So I'm going to show them to you one more time, and then we're going to pull clarifiers. There will be one that gives you a twirl in the belly, a clench in the heart, a lump in the throat. However, it is likely that these will tell a story of your soul right now. So listen carefully. If one gives you one of those twinges, make sure to pay special attention to their positive or negative. I have to make sure everybody understands that. When you have a negative twinge, like a trigger, there's something for you there. Okay? I'm going to show them to you one more time. Which one for you? That doesn't mean they're not all for you, but one is going to twinge you more. Okay? The 7 sisters. The 7-star sisters. Wait, it's not time yet. Negative or positive, my loves. Wait, it's not time yet. I love how she's sitting on the galaxy. And messenger, bringing harmony and balance. Here we go. Here we go. See what, chicken butt? They hide me in the pants. They hide me in the pants. They hide me in the pants. Love her little tail. They hide me in the pants. It's my girl. Okay, 7 sisters. All right, let me get a real quick, since I have mostly just my soul tribe in here and I trust you guys. Do you guys like hearing a little blurb out of the book whenever I pull a card? Do you like hearing a little bit of the definition? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you like hearing a little bit of the blurb of the definition out of the book. I usually read out of the book. Awesome. Okay, I was starting to feel like I was boring, y'all, so I'm very happy. I am very sad that I didn't get my glasses like Shala said to. Hold on, y'all. Shala told me to get them. Shala radio lady, she said, you better get your glasses, and I didn't. But here they are. I always feel like I'm boring, y'all. Okay, cool. So, the very few complaints I've had, then I'm not going to listen to. All right, 7 sisters. 7 sisters first. Thank you, Shala. 7 sisters first. Now, you guys give me a thumbs up whenever I start the oracle card to see who is resonating with you. Who pulled 7 sisters? Who got a buzz, a twirl in the belly, a clench in the... Now I've got it all. Twirl in the belly, a clench in the heart, a lump in the throat. Who got something here? This is mine, I think. I think this is my major one. That doesn't mean it's yours. This is mine. That doesn't mean it's not yours. But I mean, this is my main one. I felt all of them. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, the 7 sisters. There we go. Okay. You saw the card. I'm going to go ahead. I have to have 2 hands to read. Okay. You ready? I've never read this one. I'm excited. There are new creations that want to be born. Beauty that's yearning to be woven. New consciousness that is longing to be breathed into life within you. If you drew this card, you are being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. Wait, here's what's interesting. What you heard how I said wait. The next card says things are waiting to be woven. You hear the story already. I just want to bring that to mind. That doesn't mean that's yours, but you understand. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You are being called to ponder questions now. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as the artists, as the creatives, as the poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of our true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you are being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave more beauty back into the everyday life. Put a new pillowcase on your pillow. To find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life, for where there's creativity, spirit, and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more than ever before. So many people think that they have no creativity because they don't scrapbook, because they don't draw, because they don't paint. That is the opposite of the truth. Some people's creativity is in their mathematics. Some people's creativity is in their cooking. Some people's creativity is in their homemaking. Where are you? You are literally, your entire job here is to be a being of creation in whichever way that suits you and the world. Not in whichever way that suits everyone else, but in whichever way that suits you will automatically suit the world. How are you creative? It may be through your analytics. Creativity. It's been given this sort of fluffy correlation. Whereas if you're creative, you must be an artist. And when I say that, I mean you must be a painter, you must be a scrapbooker, you must be a quilter. Not that any of those things are bad. I'm saying that creativity is not limited to that which we look at, to that which creates visual art. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, creativity. The 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. How are you expressing your creativity? The King of Wands. All right, how many out there watch Rustling Around? This is his man right here. That's his favorite. He gets very excited. That's Russell's boyfriend. The King of Wands. Do you know that if we had to choose a court card for creativity, this would be one of them. This would be at the top of the list. The King of Wands. He is highly creative. One thing I will say, because this came out together, because someone is being called to be creative, you do not realize that your creativity is as important as it is. Because the King of Wands occasionally has this lion. See this lion? That's ego. Saying, what I create is not anything of worth. It's not anything of, oh, yes, it is. It is also saying something about travel. The King of Wands is highly, he enjoys travel, but he also is highly cultured. He actually cannot live without culture. He needs to be cultured. Culture in its own way is creativity. Whenever you are bringing knowledge upon yourself and birthing that with creation and culture, so many people are ignorant to their own creativity because they have not cultured themselves. Expand yourself. Expand yourself. Drop your ego. Do not worry what others think. Expand yourself. King of Wands. This also, I will say for some of you out there, this very much talks about travel. Okay. Wow. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. I'm already hearing some of you say you may not have the money for travel. Believe me, there are many organizations out there. For instance, you can go and save the turtles in, well, certain countries. There are so many places where if you simply speak the English language, they are asking for English teachers to come teach little baby monks who are learning how to be monks, and they need to learn English, and they're only asking for English speakers. And you can go there for a year and teach English to these cute little bald baby monks that are like 5 years old with robes, and they're bald and they're adorable. Okay, there's so many programs out there where you can be a missionary and help people. And I don't mean a religious missionary. I mean a teaching missionary, a culture missionary, where you can go to a different country and save the turtles on some remote island where they're trying to breed new turtles because it's so very difficult for sea turtles to breed. You guys know this. I'm sure you've seen the documentaries. There's also places where you can go build houses in third world countries. Yet they keep you in a safe place, and there's always a nice family that keeps you with them. All you have to do is usually pay your airline tickets. There are so many ways for you to help the world, to travel, and to open up your own creativity. And for many of you, that's going to be talking about culture. I do feel like money is a hard block for some of you. And a lot of this is, are you willing to give up the American culture's way of being, live in a third world country, sell some things, put some money in savings, and do that? And this is for someone very specific out there who is asking this question. I can hear it very specifically. Ten of Wands upside down, I'm not keeping it, but it came out. Ten of Wands upside down, not keeping it, but it came out. Notice how she's walking the path. Might have to sell everything you own. Not have to, want to, right? Want to. Thank you, Sister Nicole. One more card, please, for the Seven Sisters. One more card, please, for the Seven Sisters. One more card, please, for the Seven Sisters. Thank you, Sister Nicole. Oh, I felt something buzz and I don't know where it went. It's okay. It'll come back. Don't worry. It's funny. Everybody thinks there's only one card out there that will say something, but the way our intuition works, it's not the way it works. Ah, yes. Now I'm going to tell you that card that I think buzzed, the picture I got in my mind was Ten of Cups. So I think it's interesting that the Magician came out because 1 + 0 is 1. The Seven Sisters want to remind you, if you pulled this card. I apologize. I forgot to turn off my notifications, y'all. The Seven Sisters want to remind you, if you pulled this card, you are creating your own universe. Some of you have forgotten. That what you put in is swirled around in the toilet bowl that is our universe. The toilet bowl that is our universe. That's a giant toilet bowl, y'all. It's swirled around, multiplied, and then given back to you. So what are you putting out? Because that's what's happening. Is it negative or positive? What are you putting out? Because that's exactly what is eternally coming back to you. Right? Swish. Think about it. All right, next card out. Wait. I felt a little buzz on this one. You know, I hear the story. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Some of you may have this one. Wait. Give me a thumbs up if you felt a little buzz, negative or positive, on wait. Illumination, beautiful. Cheryl Rawls, Marissa, beautiful. Wait, just a little bit. In fact, I'm going to hold this one sideways because that picture is too pretty. Wait. Things are being woven. Oh, got to read the book. Wait. I'm sorry, but did you see how I just did that? Look at the words over here on this side. That is something that is not in the whole book. That's very strange. The details are being woven, is what that says, those words. The details are being woven. Interesting. Did you see how it made me... In our fast, loud, reactive, and comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected, at times even a currency. Where an instant response is so often expected and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath. let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We are so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. I feel that. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. That irritates you when you need it, though, doesn't it? Pisses you off. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean wait. It's not time yet. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when on the surface it appears that nothing at all is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all the world's problems in a single day, and that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and a good night's sleep. This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, to switch off, and to rest. You are being reminded to have patience, my love, and to trust the mysteries of life. To trust that things may be woven on your behalf. To trust that things are happening in the timeline that things may not be happening in the timeline that you would like, but you gather up the patience. It will be to be orchestrated rather than you can, whoa. But if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you could ever imagine. The starseed inquiry there is, how can you slow down, be patient, and wait in your life? Where is it asking you to slow down? Okay, wait. Things are being woven. Three cards came out. We're keeping them, y'all. We're keeping them. Oh, Lord of mercy. Hold on. Give me a moment. First card out. Hello. Can you think of a card that would better say wait? The Hermit. The Hermit. Time to slow your roll, baby. Also, 9. This is also the card of Virgo. Tonight and tomorrow, the full moon in Virgo. Okay? Slow down, my love. Slow down. You know, earlier, okay, I'm gonna mention this because they're tagging me on it. They're giving me a twinge, and they're showing me a few images. Earlier, we were talking about disorders, psychological disorder labels. For instance, personality disorders. People tend to, when you have a personality disorder, whether it's narcissistic, sociopathic, they have various, and it's also a spectrum. Okay, it's also a spectrum. I hate when people just label someone with something and expect that someone takes the negatives of that label when they hear that, when that's communicated to them. So understanding it and getting help whenever you are being labeled with that is very important. But when someone has a personality disorder, the tendency is to look outside of themselves. They truly do not know how to look within themselves, like most of us who tend to shine from within. They are trying to grab things from outside of themselves because they are blocked. Their flashlight has mud on it. Their flashlight has mud on it. It doesn't mean they're not special. It doesn't mean they don't have a beautiful light. What it means is they're looking outside of themselves. Yet when you sit alone, you realize that you already are the light. You don't have to look outside of yourself anymore. People with personality disorders often mimic other people, either their cadence of speech or the way they talk or the books they read or the things they watch. This is not a negative. If you have been diagnosed with a personality disorder, or if you find yourself doing these things, It's amazing to be able to look at it. That is the power. Most people with personality disorders also have a very high IQ. Okay? So they're able to mimic things and to see things that they want to bring into themselves. They don't understand that they already are the light. Okay? So if you got a reaction on this, what I'm asking you to do is look within yourself. Look how similar these two cards are from two totally different decks. There are things being woven, and I feel like someone out there is really getting something now. Something maybe they haven't, maybe they put their finger on, but now it's on the nose kind of thing. You're on the precipice of something. Next card out. Justice. Justice. Look at this. Look at the balance. Look at the balance, and then look. Look at this. Lovely. Lovely. Some of you out there may have two worlds within you. They're saying, wait, something is being woven. I feel like someone out there, okay, I'm going to get really, really specific here. This is not for everyone, okay? For someone out there, you have been going within. You have been going within heavily. And you keep thinking, when's it my turn? When's it my turn? When do these manifestations, and I'm putting quotes on it because I feel like someone out there is feeling as if they're doing all of this stuff and you're at the end of the line. You're at the end of the line. I cannot take anymore. I am looking within. I am looking within. I am trying. I am being positive. I am setting my intentions. I am manifesting. This is the point when wait is the most important. This is the exact point when it is most important for you to, I'm not telling you, oh, every day is positive, every day is, it's not. Be realistic. But what I am saying is, it's coming. It is coming. Do not settle for anything less than this. This right here, the 10 of Pentacles, the end and beginning of a new cycle. And when I say that, it is going to be a complete flip switch. It is everything you deserve after you've spent all of this time doing your introspection. And it feels like, I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know if I'm following these crazy people telling me to do these It's all coming. It is all coming. You are going to have reconnection with family again. And I know how hard it is right now, how isolated some of us feel right now. We'll get into that another day. I'm going to pull one more card for this. Because I feel like this is a completely new trek for you. I'm sorry, but this card's sticking out when I picked it up and I have to show you. I'm not keeping it. But I'm going to pull one more card for this and we'll move on to Messenger. But look, how many of y'all follow Eat, Read, Love, or Eat, what is it? Sal's Tarot. Doesn't he look like Sal? I'm sorry, I have to show it every time it comes up. And it's the Hierophant, which is kind of like the tarot card reader of the deck. It looks so much like Sal. I hope he has this deck. I wonder if he knows how much he looks like that. That laugh, that hair, everything. It's lovely. I swear someone did that card based on him. It does. It looks just like Sal. Okay, let's pull one more card for wait. Because I'm feeling something strong. Oh, two cards came out. Oh, I knew it. I'm going to cry. This wasn't even my card, y'all. Someone out there has done some work on themselves. What'd I just say? I said, I feel like it's a whole new beginning for you. The Fool and the World. The very first card, 0 of the tarot deck. Out of 78 cards, y'all. In the World. finishing a cycle. Look at the snake eating its own tail. Look at her understanding why, oh Lord of mercy, it did not happen to me, but for me. Now you can dance upon that wheel. Now you can fall back and trust universe to catch you. You couldn't before, could you? You didn't trust universe before, but now you've hit rock bottom and bounced back up. You've hit rock bottom and bounced back up. You know what it's like to be at the bottom. You know what it's like to find yourself in the thick of it. Because it was never outside of you. It was never outside of you. You see? Look at that. Now you begin a whole new life, understanding your place in the universe. Understanding that you never have to look outside of yourself for this joy. It's always been within you. Starting a new life, understanding that. Good for you. Good for you. I'm very proud of you. Whoever that's for out there, you know who you are. Last card. Do you hear the story? Right? Do you hear the story? The Messenger. This one looks like Jesus. I don't think I've ever read this one either. It looks so much like Jesus Christ, right? Must have been intentional because that looks a lot like Jesus. The hands and everything. Who pulled Messenger? And look at it almost looks like wings up here. And we notice the crown chakra and the light coming from its throat chakra, which is truth, right? Speaking truth, not only to everyone around you, but yourself, standing on the mountain. Hands out open. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever read this one either. If I have, I don't remember it. The Messenger. This is Sirius energy. Sirius, not like Sirius, but Sirius like up in the stars. Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. Coming back around. And I love it because we got this Justice card. This is very much about harmony and balance. Okay? It's continuing the story over. Okay. You're part of the lineage. Okay, listen. Listen, Linda. I don't know who that's for. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to seed the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in. I'm telling you guys, I'm reading it right. It doesn't sound completely right. To honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often, that's where it is, ascended masters, they are talking about Jesus. Often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we are all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You are being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on earth, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on earth. So that means that when you see disharmony and unbalance, you are a guardian of protecting that, to make sure that it is put to right. If you felt a twinge there, you understand. To help us see that we are all connected. Think of the whales traveling around the globe. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet, even though we may not realize we are receiving their healing. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide right now. It is a resurgence of the sacredness within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and within others. Starseed Soul Inquiry says, how are you being called to bring harmony to your life or to the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? Because you are being called to do such. You know, when we think about Jesus Christ, he was very much that person who came here to teach us of harmony and balance. When we look at the Old Testament and the New Testament, we see these intense negative things that come out of the Old Testament. Not that it's all negative. I'm just saying these intense, more I will say, attacking. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. Whereas Jesus says, thou shalt do this. Thou shalt do this. Jesus brought harmony to that. He also brought harmony to the sacred feminine and masculine in that he was kind of androgynous. Like he never subscribed to marrying. Conspiracies aside, okay, conspiracies aside, whether or not Jesus ever married and had children, that was never part of the book. He very much brought into balance the divine masculine and the divine feminine. He was highly nurturing, as a woman would be. Yet he also was very dominant in what he had to say, as a man would be. Right? Interesting. The messenger. Let's pull some clarifiers. Messenger is a teacher. If you felt a twinge on this card, I would say you are probably a teacher. You are also someone who has a very difficult job of balancing not only what's within yourself, but what's going on in the world around you. Not that that's a negative thing. If these things are being shown to you, it's because you are a teacher in them. Whatever you are a teacher in, you will have seen the hardest parts of. So for instance, first card out, Ace of Swords. This is very much about downloads, right? Very much about being able to go in the rabbit hole, okay? Being able to go in the rabbit hole, but being able to find the balance within these downloads. Being able to find the balance within them. It is very likely that if you felt this card, if you got a twinge in the belly, in a clench in the heart, a lump in the throat, it's very likely that you get explosive ideas and connections that harmonize with the world around you. They are asking you to share those things, but it is very important with these two connected. It is very important to keep yourself grounded. I'm saying this because I feel this too. This means that you're highly psychic. It is very likely that you're psychic. You have very strong intuitive abilities. And for those of you who are not well grounded, you can take on the feelings and emotions of others, right? You can take on the feelings and emotions of others. What they're asking you to understand is you are a channel. This right here, these two cards coming out together, this is a channeler. This is a channeler. This is someone who can channel information. Do you see? I'm going to ask directly from Jesus Christ. I'm feeling him very heavy here. As many of you know, I believe very much in Jesus Christ as an ascended master. I am not a traditional Christian, though I believe much of the Christian dogma. So I'm going to ask him directly what he wants to say. Okay. He has a lot of people in this soul tribe. He has a lot of people in this soul tribe, and he is saying that there are some of us out there who can get, what do I always say, so spiritually fit that we forget to be of earthly value. He's all, oh, there it is, Lord. Why do we pull it again? This card right here means teacher and dogma. This is, I mean, the closest card, except for the hermit, which we pulled earlier, the closest card to Jesus Christ you can get. Okay, so with these cards together, what I'm seeing here is someone out there has a very powerful gift, a very powerful gift that they may be realizing is becoming more powerful, and it's kind of getting out of their grasp. They don't maybe know how to use it completely. It's okay. I want you to calm down, but you better pull your ass back to ground, okay? Do something to pull your butt back down to ground, because those light bulbs are going to take you all over to a new planet. Someone is learning how to be a new channeler. Someone's a very strong channeler and psychic out there. Please be careful, because whatever's coming through, okay, whatever's coming through, you came here to be a human. You're an earthling. They want me to remind you of this. Okay, you beautiful little channeler. You're perfect. You're beautiful. Jesus Christ will ground you. I feel like for someone out here, this is specific to Jesus, okay? Specific to Jesus. You may even be channeling Jesus directly. This is the time that most people think that the second coming will happen, okay? You're good. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. But make sure you're not so spiritually fit that you're of no earthly value. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card for that. I'm going to pull one more card. Oh, they're saying stop. Okay, I'm stopping. They're saying stop. They buzz my fingers. I was going to pull one more because that went so quick, but that was so beautiful. I'm very excited for someone out there. You guys, you got it going on. You're a strong channeler. You're a strong channeler. I mean, look at this. Messenger. And this isn't just for one person, okay? I want you guys to look at the story. The 7 star sisters. The 7 star sisters, okay? Opening up your creativity. Opening up your creativity. And understanding that everything that you put in to this toilet bowl of a universe that we are in, that's ours, y'all. It's going to be swished around, multiplied, and given right back to you. Okay? Eternally. That's kind of the whole rule. That's kind of the whole rule of our universe. That limniscate, that figure 8, that eternity symbol, look up limniscate. This has been a symbol for all time for a reason. Okay? And then, wait. Calm, slow your roll. Slow your roll. Because the toilet bowl that you have been magically putting into is churning. Okay? Okay? So before you flush the toilet, make sure you let it churn a little. Sit and you guys know, I love talking about poop and farts. So if I can have anything that directs me to that, that's what I'm going to be talking about. But do you see how she's sitting here? And there's a whole, I want to point out here, they made it very specific to put a whole other galaxy over here. They want to say, calm down. The universe is so much bigger than you think. Let things settle, coagulate, if you will. Okay? Wait. Slow down. Make sure you're not looking outside of yourself for the joy. Make sure you understand. It's emanating from within you. It's already emanating from within you. Right? And remember, okay? I mean, are y'all seeing the toilet bowl again? The universe loves you. Step away from the ego mind, this darkness over here. Look how she falls back into this support. This is there for you if you understand why it all happened. If you know where you are. If you're present. And then finally, the messenger. You already know what I had to say about this card, but I want to take a different angle here and also say, please don't forget how much you are supported by your angels, by your spirit guides, by ascended masters, by passed on loved ones of the light. They support you. They support you. They are giving you downloads. Giving you downloads. These cards both mean downloads. That's why I'm saying that earlier, for a specific nature, someone is having downloads to the effect that they may almost feel a little bit out of touch. I'm saying bring yourself back down to ground, okay? Okay? And then, finally, look at that. Good old Sal, okay? This is the Hierophant. This is the teacher. Notice how the stairs go straight up into the heavens. Look at that. Into the tree of life. They're saying it doesn't get any better. You are supported. You are supported. This also stands for spirit guide. And when it comes out with messenger, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. We'll pull one oracle card for the whole soul tribe. I was planning to talk more to y'all, but I didn't get to. I guess we can talk a little after I'm done. Okay. Would y'all like to have Isis or, you know the other one I was going to say, Kali? Isis or Kali? Isis or Kali? I have both. Don't worry. I have both. Hey, Justin's here. Nothing's here. All right, y'all. Isis or Kali? Okay, we have some Isis. We have one Kali. Isis, Kali. Okay, hang on now. Kali, Isis, Kali, Isis, Kali. Do both. Good idea. Thank you. Was that Jew? Who was that? I'm not saying you're a Jew. Jupiter, Juniper? I don't know. Hold on. Well, I lost you, but you know, there you are. Oh, it was Cheryl. Okay. Okay, we'll do both. Okay, you pick the one you want. Now, if you picked Isis, do not be afraid to pick to resonate with the Kali card. And if you pick Kali, do not be afraid to resonate with the Isis card. All right? Sometimes that negative twinge is what gives you what you need. All right. We'll pull one Isis and one Kali, and then I got to get off, y'all. Justin, will you give her a bone out of that big box?
Yeah.
That way maybe she'll calm down. She's so excited. Justin, what do you say? Isis or Kali?
It's a Kali kind of day.
You want to come sit and say hi to Soul Tribe? He said it's a Kali kind of day. So he's picking Kali. This is Justin. I've known him since 5th grade, y'all. Isn't that cool? Okay. We're going to start with Isis. You're saying hi, Justin.
Hello.
Hello. He's about to attack you after she's done with that.
Oh, I know.
I know. He took me to my, what 5th grade dance?
I think so.
The 50s. We went to a 50s dance with poodle skirts and, you know, white button down. Or did you wear a white button down or did you wear the t-shirt with the cigarette sleeves?
T-shirts with the candy cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes with the sleeve rolled up. That's what it was. Get on up there. You can destroy them. Okay, Isis. Everybody take a big old deep belly breath. Oh, felt it. Ooh, healing the divine masculine. You guys, we pull this one a lot. So you notice the feminine eyes behind him of support, and he stands in front of her guarding. Now, this can mean two separate people, but it can also mean your own inner divine masculine and feminine, okay? Your intuition is always watching. Yes, you do have to stand up sometimes, bold and fierce and terrifying, right? You're welcome, Manada. I don't know what made me look down. I very rarely do that, but for some reason I had to. Manada, everything will be okay. Okay, let's pull one Kali, and then I'll read a little bit of Bull. Look at that pathetic piece of skin. You're just a giant sack of skin. She's poking me in the back. Okay, Kali. Give it a knock. Kali. Whoa. You know what? This is what happens when we have a man walk into the room. It's all men. Look at this. The only men and two female decks come out. There's literally no other cards that are masculine. No, I'm joking. These do mean something. So we did pull this last time. This is Krishna. Krishna. So if you were here for Sunday church and you felt this one, if you were here for Sunday church and you felt this one, double down on that energy, okay? I'm about to read a little bit of it. I'm not going to read all of it. So we have Isis, healing of divine masculine, and Krishna, 41. Hi, how much? I just saw you down there. Hello, love bug. Okay. Isis, let me get a thumbs up for healing divine masculine. It's hard to pick between these two. They're very similar. I want to hear how similar they are in the description. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Y'all know these are long. Healing divine masculine. But you had to feel one more than the other. Okay. Healing divine masculine. The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy, us, all of us, when the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Do you hear the story there? We were talking about creative expression at the beginning of the story so that your inner, remember, your inner light can explode with expression, creative expression. Next up, Krishna, Kali. Continuing the story, absolutely, Nicole. Continuing the story. Wait, I've lost my book. There it is. '41. Also a 5, which means great change. We're also in the year of 5. 2021 is the year of 5. Great change. Krishna. Notice the flame behind him. He's also, this is a two-headed dude. It's not like one guy on another guy's back. Someone said that last time. That's not the case. It's a two-headed dude, okay? and forearms. There is spiritual intelligence within your soul. It is the genius of becoming, of ripening from potential into glorious manifestation. Intimate communion with your own heart will reveal what it is you truly yearn for and set the process in motion for that yearning to be satisfied. The holy fire is Kali. Notice the fire behind them? That's Kali. Follow the yearning. Seek the light. Let yourself burn bright for what inspires you, and you shall see the path to fruition clearly before you. Believe in what is meant to be. By the way, the name Krishna translates to you are fire. Agni is the two-headed deity of fire and a potent symbol of supernatural power. On the physical level, fire generates light and heat to cook food, thereby representing both transformation and nourishment of the life force. The inner digestive fires that metabolize food and allow us to gain nutrients represent the inner nourishment of fire and symbolize the soul's need to digest our life's experience for spiritual growth. Fire creates purification for regeneration. Does that make sense? Purification for regeneration. So I would say at an overall, divine masculine healing needing to take place, although look at Isis standing behind the masculine here and the sacred fire of Kali burning behind the two-headed ego. Beautiful. Right now, divine masculine healing is taking place, but not left without the fires. It's okay, I'm used to the poking. Look at her. She's such a, look at her. She's such a little... Oh, I love it. She's such a love bug. Does anybody have any questions right now? Thank you so much to you all for being here. Remember, if you donated to my channel, Nicole, especially you, if you donate to my channel via these super chats, then make sure that you send me an email telling me what you want to manifest and what you want to release for the full moon ritual tomorrow night that I'm doing. If you send it to my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, which is preferable, make sure you include in the comments what you want to manifest and what you want to release. By the way, if the full moon or the new moon is ever in your sign, also make sure to include that because I do a special prayer for you. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Oh, I love you too so much, Nikita. Thank you so much. Amy Gill, beautiful. I'm so glad it resonated, sister. Beautiful. How much? Can I snuggle with Mandy? Absolutely. Anytime, darling. Beautiful. Oh, I love you too, Nicole. Thank you so much. PayPal, yuck. I know, PayPal can be a jerk. And, you know, Venmo's owned by PayPal. But just so y'all know, when you give me a super chat, YouTube takes 43% of that. So whatever you give me on the YouTube super chats, they take 43% of that. So that's why I always say I prefer like Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or something like that. Also, you can, if we're friends on Facebook, you can use Facebook Messenger. I'm not going to cry about money. Y'all pay my bills and you know it. I know, look it up. They say online they take 30%, but they take 43% of mine. And I think I'm going to post something about that and call them out because they took 43. They've been taking about 40 to 45% of my YouTube Snapchat or whatever it's called, super chats. I always want to say Snapchat. I know, it's awful. Nicole, especially you give me these enormous donations. I thought I told you that when we were talking on the phone. Now I feel like a dick. I'm so sorry. I would never have let you waste your money. I just thought you were like trying to get the excitement up here. So I was trying to enjoy it. I've heard up to 50. Yeah, for some people it's up to 50%. It is. They steal. Thieves. But Thank you so much. No matter what. What's awesome is that, like, if somebody sends me a super sticker on here or something, it encourages other people to do it. So that's amazing. I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I'm glad I did. If you guys didn't know about it, it's important for you to know. YouTube, like, they don't make enough money, right? It's awful. All right, guys. Ready for some songs? What do they say? What do they say? Wait, which one? Let's use this one. They say, don't waste your hate. That is a hate one. Scary. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words. No, don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, but I love you guys so much. How much? You have my number. You text me. I love you, my darling. Nicole Nally, you did not have to do that. I love you so much, darling. She just sent me money on Venmo. Thank you, love bug. Oh, girl, you pay my bills. Hey, take a big old deep breath. You've got this. I hope you heard this story today. It was quite lovely. You know who you are. The one who your gifts are opening up. Don't be afraid of them. But don't get so pulled off. You're so spiritually fit that you're of no earthly value. You came here to be an earthling, my love. Make sure to share your gifts. I love you all. Like and subscribe. It's like tipping. Catch you on the flip side.